Hello, I'm Brian Roberts from the Black Genius Art Show. We're on Eutaw Street right now preparing for my good friend Welford Monroe, who is an artist, collage artist. He's going to be on display at the Black Genius Art Show June 17th. It's a show you do not want to miss. In fact, tell us about when you first got started. Like, where did you get started at?
Funny part to that story is I started here on Eutaw and Monument. I was in a halfway house and I was bored to death, had nothing to do, and I had a friend who showed me some collage work, and that was my beginning. I started collaging from there, and to come full circle, I'm back on Eutaw.
That's the name of the show, Inside Black Frames. Okay. We got over 20 pieces.
Yes,
that we're
22 pieces. 22
pieces to be exact. Okay. We're going to display on the walls of the Black Genius Art Show. It's a show you will not want to miss. It's a whole experience. And I remember you telling me about the show and how it builds up, how when the audience sees the pieces, it's like you let them experience it and really dictate what the moral or the story is behind the work.
Yes, I want that feedback. That's very valuable. It's a big part of my production. You know, I want opinions. I want to know what they think. And I'll use that information to further my art.
Absolutely. Brian Robertson, the Black Genius Art Show. We're here live at Genius Guice Studios, home of the upcoming Behind Black Frames. It's an art exhibition with Welford Monroe, artist, creator, visionary, prophet. I'm not done.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I'm done now.
Okay.
So can you tell us who you are?
I'm Welford Monroe. I'm an artist. I'm a collagist. I've been doing collages for the last 25 years now, 30 years actually. I began my journey up here on Monument in Eutaw.
That's up that way.
Yes, and I initially started in a halfway house because I was bored to death, didn't have anything to do, and had a friend who introduced me to collaging. So
here we are.
Yes.
So we're going to transition to this building right now, this gallery space. This is going to house your art. It's going to house your stories and house pieces of you. Yes. Collage together.
Yes, yes. And I am anxiously awaiting for people to see my works. I want their opinions. I want to know how they feel. I need them to feed my ego, you know. So
one thing. But you also said, you told me this. You said you don't want to go home with anything.
Oh, yes. I do not want to take anything home with me because I have space preserved for my next adventure, my next works, you know, so I don't want to bring anything back with me.
Gotcha. Back to four questions. Just four questions. It could be any question I think of the top of my head, which is already dangerous. So, here you go. First question. What's your favorite cereal?
I like Raisin Bran. That's my favorite.
Raisin Bran is good. I like Raisin Bran too. As I got older, I started liking Raisin Bran more. So did you start liking Raisin Bran when you got older, or you?
Yeah, I look at it as a healthy cereal now. You know.
Well, I started eating it when I had to get a. Never mind. I had to get my fiber up though.
Okay. Well, it's a good choice.
Beyonce or Jill Scott?
Jill Scott.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer. I like that one.
Very good answer. It's like a flower just on my head.
Okay.
Four questions. All right. So let me see.
You got tough questions.
Yeah.
Nancy Wilson and Nina Simone. That's a tough one.
I gotta ask the question, sir.
Oh, I'm just thinking out loud.
All right. So if you were the last person on Earth, right, or whatever, in a zombie apocalypse, you're the last person on Earth, and you had to pack a bag with 3 items. What 3 items would you put in the bag? Just 3 items.
I guess, apocalypse, zombies.
Yeah, it's like zombies everywhere. They eat everybody. They eat all the family members, all the aunts, all the uncles, all the kids. It's just you in a bag, but you only can have 3 items.
Oh man, I guess I would have to have like a 380, you know. I'm not a smoker, but I need a pound of weed. And I like mics, so I'd get me a couple of cases of mics.
Okay. All right. All right, the last question. I got you a whole artist. I gotta do something art related. Shucks, as an artist and a creator. Let me think of some mature question right now. So, as an artist and creator, or however you fell into that area of calling yourself an artist, it's bug, bro. So as an artist or as a creative, and you fell into this era of like, I do art. This is what I do.
Yeah.
How can your art change someone else's life?
It's a hard question. You know, first of all, I guess it has to do with perception. I look at art as being in the eyes of the beholder. You know, tough question to ask. You know, I would like to think that my art has a profound effect on anyone who sees it. You know, with that being said, I like to think that is the changing point there.
It's a tough question.
Yeah, it's a real tough
I
question.
think I can rephrase it too.
Yeah.
All right, check that. Here's it. If your art had a superpower, what would the superpower be?
Oh man, it would to put a smile on everybody's face. You know, to really put a smile on everybody's face. You know, when I do art, I not only do it for myself personally, I do it so I can gauge the reaction from the people who are viewing my art. You know, it's sort of like nourishes my soul. You know.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, yes. All right. And like I said, I don't want to see any of this stuff. I'm not taking it home. I'm holding you personally responsible for that.
I want some Raisin Bran.
I'm Welford Monroe. This is my art exhibit here. Hopefully, everyone will come down here and partake in this, and let me know how you know, what it does for you. Thank you, and I'll see you at the show.